Solve for the variable. The cosine of x over 2 is radical 3 over 2. All right, we have ourselves a half angle here. Do not, for the love of God, rewrite the cosine of x over 2 as plus or minus the square root of whatever the heck that is, 1 plus cosine of x over 2, unless you have A, nothing better to do. Instead, let's consider a substitution. Why don't we let u be x over 2? So for what values of u is the cosine of u the square root of 3 over 2? Yeah, u would be 30 degrees, or u would be 330 degrees. Okay. But did we start with u? No, we started with x over 2. Now, you're going to have half angle and double angle problems. You want to consider your casing as well. 30 and 30 degrees are not across from each other through the origin. So sadly, we would need two lists here. So we would say x over 2 is 30 degrees plus k times 360. So notice we had to go back to 360 because the angles in questions aren't coterminal. And what would the other one be? But here's the deal. We're not trying to solve for x over 2. We're trying to solve for x. So how would you solve for x if x over 2 is 30 degrees plus k times 360 degrees? Multiply by 2. What do you get? Someone else. Well, you have 360 degrees k, so it's 360 degrees k times 2. Yeah, 720 degrees k, or k times 720 degrees. Good. And what's the other one? So if x over 2 is 330 degrees plus k times 360 degrees plus, good, anyone want to bring it home? K is an integer. Awesome. What would your answer be if x had to be between 0 and 360? Think just 60, because 60 is between 0 and 360. Any other angle is not going to be between 0 and 360, because you'd be adding or subtracting 720 to it. So as soon as you add or subtract 720, you're already out of 0 to 360. So if this were a double angle instead of a half angle, then instead of multiplying by 2, you divide by 2. In fact, we should do one real quick.